Welcome back. We are doing the Park Lane Patriotic mini album. This is going to be part 3, probably the final video, unless I do a quick walkthrough at the very end. When we last were looking, I was on this set of pages right here. I did go ahead and do my ribbon embellishments on those 2 tags, and then I went ahead and picked this ribbon. We were looking at where I was going to put stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that ribbon on. I just ran 3 pieces through my Xyron. I'm going to do that first, and then we'll move on to our last couple pages, and then we'll sort of backtrack through the whole thing and embellish. So this cute little set here that I got, Park Lane, with the 6x8 paper pad and then 2 coordinating sets of embellishments. One set, is plastic, one set that's more the 3D, and then one set that was strictly stickers. The Joann's fabric store that I shop at had both, or all, they had multiple sets that were kind of coordinating. So they had this 4th of July set. They had, I want that to be a little cleaner. They had like a beach set, and then they also had, what was the third one? There's a beach set. Oh, and then there was like a summer set. I knew there was something else. So I think I'll do a couple other of these cute little mini albums. I don't know if I'll use this chipboard or if I'll go back to like building a book, or maybe one of each. But again, with as much extra paper as I'm going to have just from the 4th of July one, yeah, that's fun. Adds a little sparkle. I definitely can do something. Okay, so finish this up, and I'm not worried about these tags falling out. Remember, I was thinking about that, like, oh, when you flip them up, but I forgot. I'm going to have rings here that are going to have all that ribbon, so I feel like it'll be a bit of a stop, right? So we'll kind of test it out at the end. Okay, flipping this page over. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to go here. This is my last kind of set of pages before we look at our back cover. So fun little 4th of July paper. This paper is what I use to do the 4th of July lettering, and I don't know if it shows up on camera, but there's sort of an iridescent little white star on it that just kind of, it doesn't sparkle per se, but it kind of shimmers. So we're going to do that, and then sticking with our tag situation, this set is the Scrappy Boys that I mentioned. This came in a set with multiple, where are they? So this is the set I used here. So you can see that there was tons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 sizes of tags, starting at ruler. Big as just over about 5 1/4 by 4, and then working itself down to their smallest at just over 1.5 inches by about 1.5 inches, so a little over. But I love the versatility of these, and then they do kind of just that little bit, you can see it better on the white part, the little bit of that edging kind of pops out. You don't see it too much on the pattern side of the paper, but on white paper or something you would, or lighter paper. So I use those 2 banner dies for this set of pages. So I used these banners, I used these banners, and then I also used these little banners along the way as well. So 3 different sets of banners is what I actually used throughout the project. Okay, let's do some assembling. So my thought process on this page was, I'm going to leave this one open as sort of a just big photo mat, but I'm going to add some cute little banners at the bottom. And I thought that would be sort of cute down there, and I'll sort of mirror it over here on this side. So we'll start with this page. My little tags are flying away. Again, just kind of keeping it simple and giving somebody space for a photo. Look, found a tape runner. These are my all-time favorite. This is old school Creative Memories. For a while they were called Ani and Zoe. Now they're back to Creative Memories. You can buy this and then the little refill. And the refill is so nice because it literally just pops right in there and you're good to go. So I love it. I just ordered, Creative Memories just had a sale. I'm so sorry if you missed it, but they were doing, I think I got $45 off, a $150 order. Plus they have free gifts, which the free gifts, not gonna lie, kind of lame. But I got $45 off. So I ordered, I think 6 or 7 refills. Plus I ordered a new album. And then I also ordered some pages because I've been working on my daughter's high school album and I am shockingly running low of pages. So, which always is exciting. Ooh, do I want to pop up? I'm thinking I might pop these up. Do I have any dimensionals on hand? That will be the question because I think I'm going to pop these up. I think that'll be kind of cute. All right, digging around. Aha, dimensionals. These are not my favorite. These are just some cheapy dimensionals that I'm going to use. My favorite dimensionals are, Stampin' Up. Theirs are awesome. And they, I mean, obviously you can use all of the negative space here as pop-up as well if you're willing to cut it up. But they actually build theirs in these little hexagons. So they all nest. And so really all you have in terms of negative is kind of an edge. So it seems, they're so much easier to get, and they just seem so much more, I don't know, efficient, but I love them. So all the little cheapies I've bought over the years, I've kind of stopped buying and I'm just trying to use them up. But I don't know where my good ones are at this minute. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go look at that, kind of a red, white, and blue pattern. That was sort of unintentional, but I'm gonna take advantage of that. These are sticky, that's the good news. I find it's really good to have a pair of kind of junk scissors available for cutting things like your adhesives or just, you know, junky stuff that you don't want to destroy, you know, good scissors. I'm sure we've all got 27 pairs of scissors that we use. I have my specific ribbon scissors. Saw the great trick of tying a ribbon on them so that I remember they're my ribbon scissors. Then I have little snippets for all those little teeny tiny cuts. Kind of for my basic scissors, I do still use Creative Memories for their scissors. And I think I have a Stampin' Up pair as well. But basically, I just took an old pair of Creative Memories scissors, and those are like my junk scissors. Okay, so just kind of a cute little thing here. In terms of how big it is for a picture, my dog one day when he was blue, it's not going to fit a 4x6 exactly, but you could certainly do a picture this way with a little bit of a trim down. So that's kind of what you're looking at, probably like a 4x5, and I think that would fit nicely there. So we're going to tuck that page aside. Tuck those tags. This page, I was going to do something just a little bit more in depth with. The same base. Do try to keep them, although, gosh, it's a shame. I'm noticing I really covered up a lot of those fireworks. And I just noticed, thankfully, see the orientation on the fireworks actually does matter. Like that way it looks like they're all falling down. Looks like I did them right on the first page too, so yay. I am going to put kind of some pieces on this, so I do want to go a little heavier. Here's that. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, and it's just a piece of cardstock that I have cut and then I scored. I have a little score over here as well. I'm going to use this as a fold out. So again, it will add more photos and you have to kind of decide which way you want to go. So I can do this and then I can kind of pull it that way. And then I'm going to use this to kind of adhere it down. So this edge is probably a little short. I think I went 1/4 of an inch and it should have been 1/2 inch. But because I'm going to lay this on top of it, I'm not concerned. And again, this offers an opportunity for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures on one page, which I think is great. Plus, it's a nice size. You're looking at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so you can put a full 4x6 picture here. And that's always handy. This is so tiny, I'm probably gonna have to glue, which I don't normally glue. I'm not a fan of glue on something like this, but again, I'm gonna cover it, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay. So I wanna get that even. I wanna kind of think about that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put glue on both sides. A little bit there, and kind of line this up and use this as more of a guide. Probably should have done that part first. first. Okay, maybe we'll fix that in a second. Okay, so am I straight? Stop. Glue does give you the opportunity to at least kind of wiggle a little bit before you're fully committed, so that's nice. Okay. That works. Okay. And I'm going to cover this front up. There's a little bit of inking happening here. I'm not super concerned about that. Or some glue. Let's lift. Okay. And I can cover that up too. So I'm going to put this on here. Oops. Let's get some better adhesive on here. I'm going to slap it right on that edging. Cut nicely. Burnish a bit. And there you go. And you can see a teeny bit of that, but I'm not too concerned. It blends pretty well. Okay. I'm going to cover this with the blue. Do I like that? Is that too much blue? I'll put some red on it when I do the embellishments. Cute little kind of shooting star sort of look here. And then on this side, I'm just going to do the two because this is pretty busy. I was even kind of considering doing them. I'm going to have to leave that open for a minute. I was even kind of considering doing, like, could do them up here. I think I'll kind of do them offset right there. Maybe I'll kind of do them in the middle. And maybe I'll build off of these embellishments as I put it in. And go off. I have a little space to go off. Okay. I'll go flat on my white. And then maybe I'll pop up that red. I always like when my pattern paper has lines that I can kind of work with. Helps me out. Where did I put my pop dots? Flung them to the side. So this one, do that. I think I'm gonna have to cover this inside page because of that little glue trim there. Otherwise it's gonna cause me some grief. So we're gonna grab the cutter and we'll cut a little piece of paper for that. We're gonna need a 4x6. So we've got the blue, we've got the red. I don't think I wanna do a solid blue. Oops, missed one. Okay, that. All right, well, let's flip through the pad and see what we have left. That might be a cute little mat in there. Feels like that's too busy, but maybe. No, we want words. Do we like stripes? Maybe. I feel like I want something a little bit lighter. Ooh, do I want the little light? I kind of think I like that. Yep, I think I'm going to go with that one. So it's that cute little blue and white star pattern. I have a handy dandy trimmer. Oh, these came with like a little 1/2 inch lip on them to pull out. So you do have to be aware of that. I thought the paper was bigger than it said until I realized that. So we're going to go 4 by 6. And then we're going to grab our handy dandy ink. And again, we decided to mat this one kind of last minute because when we glued that white paper, it just got a little gunky over on there in the corner. It's gonna mess us up for opening and closing. And I'm too impatient to let it dry. Just when you thought you weren't gonna have to watch me ink. But it'll also, the nice thing about this extra paper is it will sort of kind of solidify up the page. These I'll probably just do some embellishments on since you can kind of go, look at that. So very cute. Kind of love that. So that's my last page. Then we're gonna flip up. But here's the thing, this is the back. So I actually don't feel the need to flip up. I'm going to do it this way because if I was holding the book and I flipped it over, I do want that to make sense. But ultimately I went with this paper, so it doesn't really matter. But if you had paper that did matter, I wanted to kind of make that comment. Oh, we killed it. Dead. All right, back to the tape it is. Save us the time of the refill. Finishing a tape runner, something about it to me is like so satisfying because it's me being productive and I love that. Okay, now again, this is just kind of what I'm putting on to cover up this white on the back, but we're gonna go through, start at the beginning and look at embellishments. Okay, for some reason I think I like that better. All right, so about yay. And there we go. So let's start at the beginning. So cute. And let's see what we've got going on here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the word of. I think I'm just gonna grab that black pen, scribble, scribble. And I'm writing the word of. And I'm realizing that I was on this is the ribbed side of the paper, which means that of didn't write as nicely as I wanted, but it's gonna work. Okay, so I've got stickers, I've got pop-ups. Now we get to play a little bit. And we get to see what we're going to add. And there's a little page of cut aparts that I could also add. So I'm gonna kind of see. I think I want something up here or maybe something down here. Seeing these little stars are catching my attention. Word patriotic is kind of cute. Family, food, fireworks. Those could be fun. Stars. I kind of like these little stars. I like the little pop-ups here. So I think we're gonna use some of those. I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. So we like our little 3s. And then let's see. Can I somehow get this cute little let's celebrate on here? No, I don't like that. All right, so I think I might just leave that as is. It's just the front, nothing else is gonna go on it. I don't know that I wanna waste a bunch of embellishments. Okay, here's my other tags with ribbon. Let's see what I've got going on here. Now this looks like a nice big spot to have a nice big sticker. It looks pretty centered. We've got this here, which was really cute. Do I like the word patriotic? That better be one word. Whew, thought it was all the letters. I was not gonna be happy there for a minute. Let's go with patriotic. And I'm going down here specifically for a reason. I'm not going centered because I think this would be a cute place to put this little fun sticker. And it makes it look like a little, ooh, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ink those edges. So this is just a tiny bit of a 3D element, nothing crazy, but it'll just kind of pop a tiny bit and it makes it look like a whole little tag. So that's cute. And then this opens. I feel like we could definitely put something in here. There's this page of stickers with fireworks. Now, if I put that here, I could kind of turn this into a journaling space kind of more specifically. That might be fun. Ugh. Okay, so I think I'm gonna firework. Do I like these little tiny mini ones or is there a little journaling block? There's this little journaling block with this weird little dog. But I don't think I like the red right next to the red there. So I could put these little journaling blocks and just make it sort of like details, right? That might be fun. And then let's celebrate. Land that I love. Stars and stripes. Maybe little stars and stripes. That's kind of cute. No. I'm looking at the fireworks stickers and they're all kind of big. I don't think there's a smaller fireworks sticker. So that's, I've got those. I could do little stars. Well, that one's a little bit smaller. Okay, we'll go with this one over here. I think this one's a little bit smaller. All right, there we go. And then over here on this other side, there's so many fun things to choose from. The dogs, I don't understand the dogs. There's like a whole theme of dogs on these. No, don't love those. I just kind of want something slim right here. The cut parts are a little too fat, I think. Oh, there we go, words. We could write fireworks. That would kind of be a good reminder. Do I like red on red though? I'm giving this way too much thought. Let's go with that. Oops. Slightly crooked. Okay. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Decorated that. Gave you some space here. So I like that. All right. My cute little tags here. What do I want to do with these? I could certainly do, there's tons of these little star stickers. So I think I'll use a few of them just because there's so many. And I hate to not use them. I'm just going to do a little cluster. There we go. This one, it might be fun to do. We could do a little strip of paper. We could do the little stars. Just kind of add it on there. What else are we doing here? Oh, I'll use the little stars because the stars are over here. There we go. That'd be kind of cute. Scrap Queen, I think that's her Instagram, or not Instagram, sorry, her YouTube channel. She is great about kind of layering, not layering, that's not the right word, but like using little strips of different kinds of paper or different colors of paper on her pages. And I'm trying to be better about that because I really do like the look of it. So I'm trying to add on when I think about it. I ripped that up a little bit, so I'm gonna dab just a dot of glue. I do love this tape, but it does kind of rip the paper sometimes. This is Stampin' Up! Glue, although I think you can get it somewhere else, and I do love their glue. I do have that Rose Art glitter glue or whatever it's called that everybody loves too, and I like it. I just find that the Stampin' Up! One never jams or, you know, gets blocked, whereas sometimes the other ones do. So that just adds a little bit more color, a little bit there. Okay, cute. Do I want something down here? Maybe we'll come back to that. All right, this page has so much going on already up here. I don't think I'm gonna do anything. It's just too busy, unless, could I? Oh, that would be just this tiniest bit too big. Okay, thought about it for a minute. So I'm gonna leave that one. This one here, we specifically set this off to the side so we would have somewhere to kind of do a little cluster. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm thinking these are fun. There's several of these. There's also one that's still available to pop up. Oh, I could layer it. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I think we're gonna start with one. And I think I'm gonna go two. Actually, I think I'll hold off on that white one. I think I'll go two and then three. But with that third one, I think we'll steal one of these little stars and put it on there. That's adorable. Now, that doesn't create a tuck spot, which bummer, but I think I like it, and I didn't think about it in advance because I could have put these on paper and created a tuck. I didn't, so, but that's something you could do. I'm gonna leave that blank over there. Okay, this page also has a lot going on this page, but remember this was a fold up. I might want to do a little bit of a ribbon there. I want people to see that. So I think I'm going to do a little ribbon flap. We'll use a different ribbon than we already have. And that will mean I'll have to mat inside, which is okay. Those ribbon scissors I showed. There we go. So ribbon, I need glue dots. How many glue dots? Oh, there we go. I have glue dots. Glue dots. Glue dots are great for this, for ribbon. Kind of hold them in place. Obviously, again, the paper will hold it in place too once we do that. So I do one to kind of create my little loop. Oh, these are, wow, the name brand ones are being a little feisty. Okay, that's sort of a mangled mess. Let's try that again. Maybe we'll put it on the paper instead. We'll start that route. Okay, so I'm gonna go right there in the middle. Okay, I'm about to not say nice things about glue dots here that are being woefully difficult. All right, there we go. Stay. So we're going to trim that. Oh, my loop is going to be too small because it ate some of my ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to glue dot that there. We're going to try this again, see if I can get this little doodad to work this time. Push, push, push. Peel, work with me. Aha, that's better. Ugh, little cling. And then I'm gonna fold up there. Okay, so now we know there's a flap there. And then I'll cut a little mat real quickly. I think I'll do red. So this is ruler. It's impressive that I can lose things. Okay. So this is, I'm gonna go a little over 4 by under 5.5. We say a little under 5.5. Measure twice, cut once, right, ladies? Yeah, a little under 5.5. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of, as I'm thinking about it, I'm not loving the red on red, but it's cut, so I'm gonna roll with it at this point. Take that out of my way. If I would have thought about that, it probably would have gone a different color, but it's okay. I have multiple things to rip my tape on a nice straight edge and literally can't find any of them right this second. They just get buried. I am not a neat and tidy scrapbooker. All right, so I definitely want to stay off that crease down there for the folding purposes, but there we go. Flap. Okay, so we've got the flap. Now we can put something on in there if we want to. There's several of these little flaggy kind of things. These little hearts are kind of cute. What else do we have here? We have stars. Okay, we have a lot more stars, and they have star flags. So I think we can stick with that. Or I do like this little let's celebrate, but it's popped up, and I don't want the pop-ups there. So let's not use that. Little stars. Why not? All right. Let's go one up here in the corner. And then one down here. And we'll go red. Oh, that one has like a little tiny pop out of it, it looks like. Maybe not, I can't tell. Kind of looks like it did. All right, now we'll go star. Cute, decorated, moving on. All right, flying through. So these are small. I don't know that I want to take up tons and tons of space on these, but could be another use for a journal block as a reminder. I'm gonna just kind of put that right in the middle there. And then where's some of those cute little words? How about family? Sort of center it. Aw, cute. So it's a good reminder to journal, and it sticks out and gives it a little bit of color. This one, we could go no, that's a little big for that. Got these fun little ones. Very patriotic, obviously. Just go with like, let's celebrate. No, don't love that actually. Fireworks and freedom. Well, there's an interesting mix. These are kind of fun. Now, I could cover it up and just be like, oh, you could always put a picture on the back. So that's a possibility. Or I could just leave it. Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll stop forcing the decor. I got one little, whatchamacallit. That seems excessive, all of it. Yep, I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna tuck it behind that one. And then you can't tell. Okay, so I'm leaving that the way that is. All right, flipping. This is already have quite a bit going on. I don't think I'm gonna add more. This one here, oh, we did have one more fireworks sticker. How do I feel about that? Just with that background paper. That's kind of cute. Does that look weird low? But I feel like that's kind of a fun little cluster. So because I've got this popped up, I'm gonna pop this up too. So I'm definitely gonna have to do that, but I think that'll look fun. Okay. More little pop-ups. Now I certainly could cover this with paper since it's a sticker, and you know, fussy cut it, or just put my dimensionals on top of it. I'm gonna be a little bit lazy and not do those things because I don't want to fussy cut a firework. Nothing about that sounds fun to me. I'm putting quite a few though because it's already adhesive or stickied, whatever the word might look like, and I don't want to. I'm hoping it won't all just stick everywhere. Okay, so pop those little doodads off. We're almost done. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. Oops, got one of the little tabbies under there. Come here. Okay, I kind of like that. Do I want to use? Would that be a good place to do freedom and fireworks? Here we go. There you go, fireworks and freedom. Ah, okay. So we've got those. I think I will look at these just since they are plain. Let's see if we can add something fun to these. We could always add those gosh darn dogs. I'm not gonna add the dogs. I am going to ignore those dogs continuously. These are cute, but they're so big. Kind of afraid to use them because I don't want to kill too much space on this, but they are fun. I get to use my let's celebrate. I'm gonna use that down here. Okay, let's go let's celebrate down here. And let's go. No, don't love that. Don't love that. Maybe I'll just leave the other part blank. I could do red, white, and blue and make it a tuck, but I don't think people would tuck up. Oh, folks, there's a whole another set of stickers that I wasn't seeing. I mean, I saw them, but I kind of wasn't using them. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. We'll stick to our little star clusters. Those are fun. They're simple. They don't take up real estate. So there we go. Okay, so we got that one there. And then again, we've got our back page. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come back because now I'm kind of wanting to debate. I'm gonna do one more quick pass through. There will be ribbon up here. We're gonna go bigger. I need to keep it on there so I can open. There we go. Yeah, I like that one, I think, better. Here, you know what? Look at that. We're gonna put you there and it kind of mirrors that, so that's fun. Okay. We can put some of these we can put a little 3D star on there. There we go. I would use that one if I would have seen it, but that's okay. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna leave that plain. So I think that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is gonna be our full album. We're gonna throw some rings on there, and then we are gonna have a ball with ribbon. I have these ribbons that I will be adding on, and I think it's gonna be super, super cute. So that's what our 4th of July album is going to look like. It's that fat. There's definitely room for photos. I'm excited. The question now becomes, does this become a hostess gift for my sister-in-law for the 4th of July? If you've got an opinion, let me know. Thanks for watching.